Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I have a surprise for you today. It's been a while since you've seen her and heard her. And today, we are going to visit her house. Guys, Julia Barreto. Hello!
Hi!
Oh my God! My gosh! Grabe.
Hello!
I have to say,
Welcome!
this is the first time I'm gonna
Yeah.
see your home,
Yes.
so I'm so happy that I'm here. Okay, all right. Wow.
Welcome
Okay. My
to my
gosh.
home.
Oh wow, Julia,
My
it
little
is.
space.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you. Come in, guys. Come in.
Wow, this is so nice.
Thank you,
It's
Tita.
so nice.
Thank you.
How did you do this?
With the help of my interior designer, syempre, and my architect, and just a few pieces that I love that we put together. Yun
Oo.
lang,
So
simple
how
lang.
long have you been living here?
This month, 3 years.
Happy third
Yes.
year. Okay, and this house is a labor of love.
Yes,
Ikwento mo.
Tita. We started building this home when I was 19, finished when I was 22, and now I'm 25. So, sakto, 3 years
Oo,
na.
no, I love
Yeah.
it that she doesn't lie about her age. Kasi ang mga ang daming, meron di ba yung mga artista may showbiz age?
Proud ako sa age ko, Tita. 25.
All right, let's look at the living room.
Okay,
This is so
yeah.
beautiful.
This is my favorite place, actually.
Oo.
Spot in the house.
It's so zen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so zen. Who did this artwork?
This one is by Saavedra.
Okay.
And I really love abstract.
Oo,
And I felt
same
like,
here.
yeah, in this space, we need a pop of color. Because everything is cream na eh.
Oo.
So I think this was such a perfect touch. And it's green.
Actually, it lights up the room.
Yes.
But I like the mood of all of this.
Yes.
The sofa, okay, saan mo naman ito nakuha?
This one is Crate and Barrel.
Crate and barrel. It's perfect. And the color, ito mismo, ito rin.
Cream. This one is Phoenix Home Customized.
Ah.
To Tita.
Oo, Nix Alanon.
Nix
Very
Alanon,
good.
yes.
Supporting local.
Yes, of
Local
course. This one,
designs.
Baguio.
Baguio to.
Baguio. Yeah, I
Ay,
have
ang
pieces
ganda.
talaga, Tita.
Oo.
Yeah, even that one is
So,
Baguio.
mga Baguio to. And look, oh.
Yes,
It's in the
Tita.
middle. So, do you like designing? I mean, is this something you
Yeah.
would do?
I think in another life, I was an interior designer.
Pwede.
Yeah.
Oo. Yeah.
This was inspired by Wabi Sabi. Para siyang Japanese minimalist. When I read the book, well, I was so inspired, and that's when I redid my place.
And what about this chair?
Crate and Barrel din,
Ganda rin.
Tita.
Dito tayo, your dining
This
table.
is my dining. Local to, Tita.
I love your dining
Local.
table.
Baguio
I was
again.
gonna ask you. And
Yeah.
even your chairs. This is so
Yes.
beautiful.
This one is just from here. This one is also here. Baguio ulit. Ito for mom to. Ang dami niyang ganito.
Oh,
So,
pero ang
pahingi
galing
ako.
na, ang dami mong nakuha sa Baguio.
Yes, Tita. It's the
Oo.
best. Kasi
Yeah.
I love, para akong old soul. So I also like, parang modern, tas may old
Yeah.
touch lang, no? Vintage
Yeah.
pieces.
And can we please, this particular chair, actually, ang tagal ko nang naghahanap for my dining table.
Oh, okay.
Ng ganitong feel. So ano to, pinagawa mo?
Tita, I just bought that. I saw it lang actually. You guys will be surprised. I just saw this online. I'll send you the...
Talaga?
Yeah. I'll
Oo.
send you the link.
Beautiful. And the table?
And this table is Treboa.
Treboa, yeah.
Treboa, yes.
Local din.
Local,
Ang
Tita.
galing. Alam mo, you have not spoken in so long.
So long.
Actually, this is the first time. I am so happy to be in your home.
Thank you.
And you must feel so proud. Pinaghirapan mo to.
Yes, Tita. Since building it from ground up when I was 19 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 19 years old, tinitipid mo na yung mga talent fee mo.
Mandatory savings, ang
Mandatory
tawag doon.
savings.
Yeah.
And then you'd really dreamt of building your own house.
Tita, when I was younger, I didn't know what to do with the money that I was earning at first. So, pero with the guidance of my manager at the time and my mom, they were really encouraging me to invest it. So, I didn't know what I was doing when I was a teenager yet until mom said, Julia, you might want to get like a lot. Ganyan, and at first I was so nervous pa. Sabi ko, shocks, like I don't want to spend money on a lot. Because when you're young, you don't know what could happen with it, right? So and then one day when I was 13, my mom said, you might want to build your dream house for yourself. And then, okay, game. 3 years later, I started living here.
Nung nabalitaan that you had your own home, there were talks na ang bahay ni regalo sa'yo, etc. And How did you feel when you heard all of that?
Really confused actually because I didn't know the basis or where it was coming from. At the same time, unaffected because I know that I really worked hard to get to this place in my life. And Tita, I've been working since I was 9 years old. This is really a labor of, hard work and
Blood, sweat, and tears.
blood, sweat, literally, and tears.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
this is all me, and that's something that I'm really proud of.
Oo. Yeah. So, ikwento mo the love you put in building this house.
So we started at 19 and it was so important for me na I was surrounded with the right people. Kasi syempre, hindi ko pa sure kung anong gusto ko mangyari sa house. And also, tita, the older you get, iba-iba yung seasons mo sa life. So parang your taste, it changes as well. Isa sa natutunan ko is quality is so important because you'll build your house on quality materials. Mas maglalast siya. So mas konti yung gastos in the long run. So nung una pa lang I said, okay, I'll invest on really good quality furnitures. Pero everything was budgeted, but also I didn't want to be selfish na parang ayoko ma-compromise yung magiging life ko dito sa first house. So mommy really tinurn over niya lahat. All the bills, all the household chores, everything, tita. Para kung the first year, I was very overwhelmed, actually.
You became a responsible daughter because of the way your mom raised all of you. What was it like growing up with your mom?
Si mommy talaga, she's really kept us so intact and really grounded. I'm just really proud na, she's my mom and, she raised us to be, the people that we are today because she really had to do it all alone. And I feel like she doesn't get enough credit for the hard work she's put in. Just, me and Danny being out of the house and being independent and then, Chloe graduating. Sometimes it's just, me and my siblings, we talk about it and we're just so proud of mom and we're just so proud to have been raised by her.
Anong nakita mo growing up na napabilib ka sa mommy mo?
Her kindness, tita, sobra, and her warmth. And isa sa pinakagusto kay mommy that she's really instilled in all of us is no matter what happens in life, you always come out of things a better person. So she's not for negativity and she just wants us to be kind. Yun ang palagi yung sinasabi, reaction to every single thing is kindness. And mom is really one of the kindest people. So,
But would you say na dumaan kayo sa hirap ng buhay?
yes, tita, of course. I always think kasi growing up, we always lived a very comfortable life. They don't know that, growing up, we had to move to 14 houses, all rentals, because we never owned our own home.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and, at the time, my parents were struggling, my mom was struggling. Ang dami kong dreams nung bata ako na hindi ko na-fulfill because, we didn't have enough money to keep going. So we didn't really always have it easy, and that's why I also started working at a really young age.
14 rental homes?
Yeah, until mom really was able to, buy a townhouse for our family. And then, we all had to sleep in one room or sleep with mom. We'd hear all her phone calls, everything. We know her secrets because we all lived in just one tiny room. But, we never really had that, self-pity mentality.
Yeah,
we were always, very intact as a family. Parang,
I would say because of your closeness.
yeah, tita, parang basta magkasama kami, anything will be okay. Yeah.
Oo. And your mom's very strong.
Very, very
Oo.
strong. Whatever situation I put myself to, kahit na whatever, she'll never really crucify me for it. So I feel like when other people crucify me, mas madali siyang ma-brush off because my own mom is not even crucifying me. So maybe things will be okay. So pag ganun talaga yung support system mo, yung hindi pinaparamdam sa'yo na, Julia, ganyan.
I can tell your mom is really your personal hero.
She really is, tita. She's my hero, she's my everything. I can't live without her.
One of the things I wanted to ask you is also your relationship with your father. Where are you now with your dad?
I'll be very honest. We have not spoken, and it's because there's just so much fear inside me now, if I'm being very open. I'm just really scared because I feel like over the years it's been a cycle of making up and then getting hurt, and then making up and then getting hurt. And, I kind of just want to huminga lang muna from that cycle. And, I've just been praying also na, I don't know, maybe in God's time and way na, mag-meet kami in the middle without having to get hurt again.
Have you forgiven him?
Oh, I think it's not difficult for us to forgive, but it's difficult to really just... It's not the forgiveness, tita. It's the...
to forget.
Yeah, it's to forget, but I think it's also just... There's just a lot of fear. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. But forgiveness, of course, definitely. That's for my own peace of mind, diba? Hindi ko pagkakait ang forgiveness, but I'm just not ready, I think. There's just been so much pain over the years since I was young. So parang I got tired of the same thing, yeah.
It's a burden that you carry? Do you feel that?
Yes, tita, of course. Because, di ba nga, sa commandments, di ba, and in the Bible, it's always, no matter what happens, they're your parents. And I always ask God, actually. I always ask Him, I say, God, I know a parent is a parent and I'm only just a child. But at the same time, saan yung boundary na a child is also allowed to get hurt and have their own pains, and I just need more love from him, I think. I just need more love, more protection, more... I just feel like he should be my number one protector, and that's not really what I'm getting right now from him. So, it does hurt because dapat siya yung tinatakbuhan ko, diba? But it's sad that I can't. So, I pray for it. Like, God, how can you forgive me even if, like right now, hindi pa okay lahat? So, yeah.
Nakakaiyak ka naman. My gosh.
I've not said that to anyone, actually.
I never knew this was in your heart. I saw you at parties. You always looked happy.
Yeah, I don't know. Just gotta be strong.
Oh, but how do you deal with problems? What do you do?
Just a proper mindset, I think. Tita, it's true. Things are temporary. The pain doesn't really last. I have such a strong support system, my family. So I really don't worry. I know things will be okay. Yeah.
And if your dad reaches out to you, what would you do?
I won't lie. I mean, he's tried. I'm just really not ready. I don't want to force myself also. Because if you force yourself, then it's not genuine. Hindi siya totoo. So I want to get to a point na, when we speak, it's when I'm ready. And it's just the years, it's been the same conversation. So I don't know na pag nag-usap kami, what I could say different for things to be okay forever.
Oo. But I'm curious, that exchange between Leon and your dad, it must have been so sad.
I was very pained, but not cry, tita. I think it was because it wasn't new. But it was more like pain because before it used to be just between my dad and I, and now it was between my younger brother and my dad. And it's painful because sometimes, kung pwedeng sa akin na lang all the pain. If I could just spare, my siblings from some traumas from, certain conversations or, It did pain him to watch him go through what I had to go through, but he's brave. He's very brave, and I love him because now he's the man of the house. And he's so protective, and he's the youngest pa. I'm grateful he spoke up and he protected us.
Do you one day dream that your dad, your mom, and all of you will get together? It's happened to some families.
Oh yeah, I think it's possible. But I do hope, though, that there's healing between everyone and na ma-resolve. But I'm not sure if it can ever be the same again. But that's just the truth. I'm not sure if it can ever be the same again, but I do hope for healing and just ma-resolve.
Another one I wanted to ask you is not particularly about you, but the relationship of the Barreto sisters. People always say, sayang sila, nag-away, bakit ganon? How does that affect you, Julia?
I think it affects me for my mom because I know how much, she loves her older sister as well, and the bond that they really had before they were really inseparable. And, growing up, nakita namin yun. I really hope that one day, maayos yun. Even after things have been said and done, I just feel like the fact that it was painful for each other, it means, there was love in the first place. So I feel like there's hope. If I'm affected, it's for my mom because I do know how much love she has for them.
And how do you control yourself? Kasi alam mo, pag nakarinig tayo ng masasakit na salita, the instinct is magsasalita rin tayo.
Yeah.
How do you control? What do you do?
It takes a lot, tita, to be
Oo.
silent than to have to say something.
Absolutely.
It takes more to be silent. But I also have that thinking na, but if I keep talking, I don't know what that's going to do. Unless we deal with this privately, na hindi kailangan involve yung lahat ng tao. Because I don't know how others can contribute also to the healing part of things. I think to a fault, I'm silent. You know, people already don't know
Yeah.
what's really in my heart because I really don't talk.
Even with your detractors, kapag tinitira ka, you don't talk.
I don't, tita. I don't.
You really don't.
I don't. Kasi they don't matter eh. Parang,
But you don't get hurt?
most of the time, tita, hindi na eh. No more na. I feel like, dami na masyadong nangyari sa life para it's petty.
Oo.
It's petty na.
One of the things I love when going to homes is you have an open
Yes,
kitchen.
it's the best.
Right.
Yeah.
So, do you cook or you don't cook?
I cook, and my PA, Annabelle, she helps me. Tita, I only have one house help
Wow.
as we speak.
Oo.
So, nagtutulungan lang kami
Oo,
dito
eto.
sa house.
Hello
This is
ka, Annabelle!
Say hi na.
Mag-hello ka nga,
She
Annabelle.
cooks for me. She cooks the best.
Oo, Annabelle.
She cooks for me.
So, eto nag-aalaga kay Julia dito sa bahay.
Kaming dalawa lang literally
Kayong
sa bahay.
dalawa
yeah,
lang?
Yeah. Minsan we'll clean the attic together here.
Oh
She cleaned
my
the house
gosh.
for you today.
Oh, so Annabelle, anong love mo kay Julia?
Actually, lahat naman.
Yeah, right, Annabelle.
Anong hindi alam ng tao tungkol kay Julia?
Ang tingin kasi ng tao sa kanya, suplada eh.
Oo, pero,
Pero hindi.
oo, super.
Pag makasundo mo na siya, hindi siya.
Yeah, I really have to warm up talaga to
Oo,
people.
kasi medyo
first.
shy na eh. Oo, actually, it's true, no? You're a bit shy.
Yeah, tita.
And then people don't.
Yeah, they think I'm just sungit lang. May trust issues lang. Joke lang. I'm just kidding, guys.
Guys.
I'm shy lang.
Okay, so this is the kitchen. I
Yeah.
love the kitchen, the color of the kitchen. How did you come up with this design?
This one naman is really mix na.
Oo.
Ito sila mommy naman to.
But
Tita.
is this just a lamp? What does this do?
No, tita, exhaust yan.
Exhaust to?
Yeah. And then
Ay,
my
ang
light. So
galing.
when you cook, hindi magbabaho the whole place.
Ay, ang ganda nito.
Kasi diba, I want open kitchen.
Oh, where did she get this? It's such
Ito
a
yung dito.
stylish
Here.
exhaust. Oh, ito, let's go here. You have a little lanay outside.
my
I love
patio.
the lanay. Of
Local,
course. Yes,
everything.
and she has a little wine bar
Yeah.
here. This is cute.
Yeah.
Diba? So you put a little wine bar where people can reach
Just
in.
get, yeah.
Get. This
This
is
one.
so nice.
This
Oh
one is
my
all
God.
locally made. Medyo
Oo, ang
magtumi
ganda.
pa, tita.
So, I love it. Support local.
yeah, this
diba?
by Kenneth Furniture.
Oo, local. Ang ganda nito.
Yeah, tita.
And of course, alam mo yung mga abaca rugs? The abaca rugs really leave a different feeling.
Yeah, it does. Although nadadamage lang siya like this. Pag kunyari nagre-rain, although lahat ng furniture na to, water resistant.
Yeah. Water resistant
yeah,
to.
tita.
Oo.
Magbabounce back lang yan.
But pag umuulan ba, pumapasok
Kasi
na dito?
pag may hangin. Pero we let that be na kasi ganun talaga eh.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
an
yeah.
outdoor furniture,
Yeah.
so.
But the mood of the house of Julia is really it has that tropical Japanese feel.
Yes, that's the goal, tita.
Tropical
Wabi-sabi.
Japanese. Because look at this. Let's go here.
Bamboos.
I like your bamboo. What do you call the bamboo? What specific bamboo ito?
You
Do
know,
you
tita,
know?
I wouldn't know because si mommy's so good with landscaping,
Oo,
di ba?
because tinan nyo, mataas ito eh.
So it makes it mahangin, especially at night.
Ah, talaga?
Yeah. Tapos
Oo.
minsan, pag super windy, natatakot lang ako sa room kasi may humahampas minsan.
Ito yun.
It's the bamboo.
Oh my gosh.
At saka privacy, diba? Kasi puro glass din my house.
This is a good idea sa mga magtatayo ng bahay. Tapos dikit-dikit in a subdivision,
Yes, yeah.
you can put this.
Yes, bamboo.
Oo,
Any
it's
tree
beautiful.
lang, yeah.
What's it like building your own home, this feeling now? Do you think you'll move to a bigger house in time?
I feel proud, tita, of course.
course.
Kasi, wow, just all the work I had to do to get to this point. But I do think someday, especially because I want a family, diba? Like, and I want a lot of kids. So I definitely
you
need
want
to-
a lot of
I want,
kids?
tita, like 3 or 4.
Wow, good for you.
Maybe 4.
Oo, tsaka ikakalat mo yung ganda mo.
Hopefully. But yeah, definitely one day. Pero this one, like, gusto ko lang masabi na I was able to build a house for myself at some point. In
Yeah.
my life. Tapos yung family house, kami na ng asawa ko noon.
Yeah.
Wow!
Nax!
Kung
At
baka
sino
ano-
yon? Sino ang asawa na yon?
Oh my
Diba?
God!
This is nice, as what's the name of this artist
Oh,
na?
Michael Kak. So it's like a money tree. So naghahanap
Beautiful.
talaga ako ng art piece nung binibuild namin yung house. And he said, like, para tong abundance then and blessings.
And-
Kasi money siya, tita.
Oh,
Yung-
it's gorgeous.
yung-
Ang
kay
ganda
Michael
nito.
Kak.
When the news about you and Gerald came out, you kept quiet.
Yeah.
And how difficult was that?
I still don't know what to answer, actually. Again, I think I only conditioned my mind na temporary lang to. And I think I was caught in between an issue involving, two other people, and I was just caught in between. At the time, that was my mindset. So I felt like ang dapat mag-resolve ng issue was really the two other people that were involved. So I didn't know how to place myself in that situation as well, because parang it really wasn't an issue between three people. It was an issue between two people. And when that actually happened, tita, I was moving into my house. I got...
Kaya rin pala hindi ka nagsasalita, busy ka.
Yeah, I was very busy. And at the same time, living alone at the time gave me so much peace and quiet. So it was noisy outside, but when I would be at home, alone, I felt the quietness and I focused on the quietness. So nakalimutan ko yung noise sa labas. So I think perfect timing of things.
Oo. Everyone has moved forward. How serious is this relationship with Joe?
Oh my gosh, tita! Oh my God. Serious, I would say. I do feel safe in this relationship. So
And do you trust him that he will not hurt you?
I don't think I'll get into a relationship with somebody na I don't trust. So I do trust him, and he shows me that every single day. There's just no reason for me to doubt. Yeah.
Di ba inakala ng ilan that you broke up kamakailan?
Sa news every month, that's the situation. But no, we haven't broken up. And I think that's a sign na, we're really able to protect our relationship and keep it private.
Will you get married soon?
I don't think that's up to me. I don't think that's up to me, but I think that'll come at the right time. But I do feel very secured in the relationship we have, and I'm really happy, tita. So I don't have anything to worry about.
But what makes him different compared to your other relationships? How do you know?
The sense of security that I have, the sense of calm that I have. His kindness has really grounded me, tita, and has really motivated me to become a better person. He's created such a safe and healthy environment in my life, so I feel good.
You've been working since you were 9 years old. Suddenly, you're taking this very pretty woman turn.
Yeah.
Very daring. You've shown so much skin. Ang daming nagulat. Why did you do that?
I do feel like I'm at a point in my life. Tsaka nasa tamang edad na ako to really explore and start doing different things. And get out of my comfort zone. Na-realize ko I was more scared to get stuck than to get out of my comfort zone.
Really?
So professionally, I said, even if it feels uncomfortable, if it's for my own personal growth and professional growth, so be it. Let's just dive into it.
But what is the role?
I'm a sex worker from Angeles City in this movie. Carlo Aquino plays a virgin public school teacher. Yeah, so it's a love story between the two of them.
Was it difficult for you to get into that role? Like, I never saw this coming. I would not think Julia Barreto would do a role like that.
Nag-immerse kami, tita. We went to Angeles City. We went to the clubs talaga. Nag-club hopping kami doon. And I did really watch the super empowered women there, actually.
Wow.
I just watched them the whole night, and then I took dancing classes pa. Kasi nga, syempre, performer pa ako sa movie. And it's so different to just have to be sexy and to be seductive.
Yeah.
It's super different pala, tita. Yung sexy ka, tas nangaakit ka. Magkaiba pa pala yun.
To be sexy is a physical thing, meron ka na
yeah,
nun.
yeah.
But yung
Inside.
yeah, how?
Tita, super mind conditioning. From the look test pa lang, I wore something very daring already. Just so everybody from the set, the production, the crew, the staff would get used to me na ganun na palagi suot ko. And you know, later on, everybody on the set just got used to me being almost naked every day. So, wala nang gulatan. Siguro at first they were sila pang uncomfortable, but because they weren't used to it. I really just embraced na this is my role. This is how I'm going to be
and you
dressed.
because you want to be recognized as a serious actress. Is that fair?
Yeah. You know, I'm in a different season already in my life, and I'm ready. Like I'm braver now. I feel much more braver now. Iba yung hunger ko now for growth, and I want to challenge na myself eh. So the more it scares me, the more na parang, sige nga, let's try.
And what about Marjorie, your mom? Pumayag siya kaagad? Did you even consult her?
I pitched it to her, wala pa yung script. Tapos sabi niya, Julia, hintayin natin yung script. And then when I read the script, pina-read ko yun sa kanya, tita. Nabasa niya yun. Back and forth kami, and she really wanted to know na, you know, if I was ready to take on something like this. And I said, actually, Mom, I really am. I actually really want to do it.
Really?
So she had to adjust, but she was like, yeah, go. Go. Sige.
Because if your mom wasn't supportive, it would be hard.
It would be so
It would
hard.
be hard. How would you describe Julia Barreto today?
Julia Barreto today, I guess, is at peace with herself. And braver, I think.
Braver.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add before we go to the millions of fans of Julia, I guess?
To the fans, siguro more than anything, I'm just really grateful. Because, you know, I've been through so much, but they really have stuck around. And they still accept and love me kahit na minsan wala na silang naririnig sa akin. I keep silent. I do really appreciate the love that's given to me, because that really keeps me going, and that makes me, you know, that keeps me looking forward to something. Yeah, I'm grateful.
What is your life mantra or your favorite Bible verse?
Oh, forever my favorite Bible verse is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper.
Prosper you and not to harm you.
Not to harm you.
And build you a hope and a
Yes,
future.
yeah. Jeremiah 29:11. Ever since, tita. Yan ang talagang kinakapitan ko.